Transport Fever 2. Second take tonight because the initial upload speed wasn't working well, but we've got the green light from OBS now, which I'm exceptionally happy about. So hey, welcome back. Tonight, as soon as we start doing things with the game, it gets a bit of a hit there. We'll test it. It doesn't like a good rotation here. We'll see how we go. Anyway, tonight, hi, my name is Fuchs, and tonight we're going to be adding more towns to the mix. Specifically, we're going to go with Bridlington. This guy right here. So, how are we going to do this? Well, this guy wants some food. We're going to connect that up and just start feeding that in because, you know, we've got an easy connection here and we might as well use it. The other part, though, is it wants construction material, right? And fortunately, we have the ability to build construction material here with our bricks. And there's a handy little quarry down here. So we can get bricks up there by doing a truck route back and forth between here and here, and then we can kind of ship it down, and then we'll have a train run up to Bridlington, and it can also then pick up tools. So Bridlington doesn't want tools at the moment, but it does have a very handy nearby sawmill, as well as plenty of logs to feed that, and then we can get the sawmill to send down planks to the tools factory, and that gives us something to ship back because Kingston upon Thames wants some tools. So it makes for a nice little two-way setup here. We've got two, and it gives us the ability to create some infrastructure between the two of them. Granted, we'll be using docks a little bit in this setup. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just straight up train it and just get a single truck route here and just wear the cost. Yeah. Alright, so our options are truck down, unload, bricks back, unload brick, and then float it, and then go across. Or do a train straight down like this, truck some quarry material down here, and then load tools here, bricks. Oh, actually, that's the thing. That's the thing we got to be careful of here. Is that construction material carriage types, right? This may scotch my plans. Yeah, they want flat cars, right? But the tools want to be in box cars. So either we do a mixed train, which is a possibility. It doesn't pay as well as the problem with mixed trains. Alright, but while we're doing that, let's get this start of things kind of set up here. We might as well get it going. I'm going to get rid of these just to start off. I want a shorter route here. There's no point in it being this kind of weird thing, and we'll get rid of those too. The farm here. Yeah, I've just demolished the wrong things. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. There's probably some people angry in my simulated world here, but you know what they're gonna do. They don't exist in real life. They're not real. They can't hurt me. Okay, so road here. We're gonna start a building and get a trucking station going. We're gonna make it a long platform, just the one of them, and like so, I believe. Going up from, actually, we'll do the opposite. I know, I'm not very consistent. But I think that should mean that I should be able to do it like that. There we go. I'll edit that up later. I wish there was a duplicate button or a duplicate mod where you could just copy paste them. Because that would be enormously helpful. Now this one we actually want a couple of platforms, I think. Yeah, we do. So we'll just drop it, say about there. Yeah, that'll do. And then finally, we want something that's going to drop off here at the station. Or here in town, I should say, not station. Now we'll grab a street and just kind of connect these up as well. We'll help it create a bit of a grid. Yeah, that's enough for the time being. Alright. And we want a drop-up point. Now it's only going to be a truck unload stop and nothing else fancier. Oh look, they're sensing my interest. They're like, ooh, big guy is gonna come and drop his goods here. Gotta get ready, boys. Gotta get ready. It's kind of weird. We've got a couple of like bread stores down there. I guess that's the way the commercial district is just gonna go. So I might make it there. All right. So we configure this guy here, get rid of that, expand out the cargo platform so we can get plenty of just kind of sitting there ready to go as needed. We'll need some street access, so entrance and second entrance there, exit and exit. Cool, alright. Now streetwise, we're going to go one of these. Small one-way street. I actually want one-way ramp. No, that's not really what I'm after. I suppose that'll be... Yeah, that's horrible. There we are. Go, that's what we want. And you're one-way out as well. Excellent. Then we'll go down and configure this one. Get the cargo space going. And start wrapping it out across here. It's giving me a warning it seems, but I'm just going to ignore that. I know what I'm doing now. Maybe. And go like so. And then like so. Beautiful. Alright, new line manager here. Here. Now, I could tell it to go on and drop off the food. I'm not going to, because I want to use dump trucks for these ones. It's also a very short line. Yeah. So we're going to go truck, grain to food, foot factory. And where are we? What's the Bridleton? Bridlington. Cool. Right, just go at that. Yep, that's good. Then we're going to do a new line from here, and we're going to go here to here. And it's on the second line. Why isn't it taking me out here? I think that'd be quicker. Not what I was hoping for, but oh well. Truck, food to Bridlington. Boom. Cool. From here, we want a building, we want the road depot. Might as well drop it out in this kind of place. There's nothing else going on out here, so we're not going to be interfering with anything. Buy some vehicles. And as I mentioned, I want to use dump trucks. So we've got either the Opal or the Sora. So the difference is 1 in terms of capacity, and there's no speed difference, but there is a loading speed difference of 5 here versus 3 here. So because it's such a short route, I'm actually going to go with a slightly lower capacity in favor of the faster loading speed. So we'll grab 10 of them after that, and just actually we'll give them the color first as well. Color per the line, even if it does look ridiculous. Alright, so we've got 10 of those going. And then next up we want to go... Yeah, it's going to have to be the Sora Type C. We might grab 10 might be overkill, but we'll do it. And kind of a grey colour on this one. And food rather. Get these guys started. Alright, so that'll start helping Bridlington grow. And just get some activity happening up here, whereas before we've had absolutely none. Now, let's think through my dilemma here. So I'm going to get tools down to here, and then eventually I want to get these tools trained down to Kingston on 10s. I can't, either I need to use a mixed train. You know what, we haven't done a mixed train in this playthrough yet. So I'm going to attempt it. Maybe it won't work. I kind of think it's not going to work actually, but maybe it will. So it could prove me wrong. I just don't know. I have my suspicions, but I don't know. So we will find out together. Definitely on the easy modes, sure, you could do this. But on the hard mode, that's where I have my doubts. Alright. So let's have a look at Kingston on 10s for a bit here. We want to look specifically where we're going to be dropping off the cargo. Because all the cargo layer is here, and so that's where we want to get things to. But I'm talking about my approach vector of trucks being from here. So I actually kind of want it to wrap around a little bit here. So I think our highway that we're going to build is going to take that into consideration, right? So we're going to make it a large country road, and then we might actually give it some curvature. Oh, hang on. Where's my clicky? Clicky? I don't know what's happening here. Oh, no, don't give me a freeze up. That just be mean. Oh, there we are. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Alright, so... yeah, it's doing something weird when I'm trying to do this. I think I want to... actually, let's get the contour line up as well. I think I'm going up into hills when I'm doing this. So it might be best instead run it out along this way. Cross like so. Into that. Alright. Yeah, that works for me. And then I want a highway ramp, or at least a medium country road. Yeah, we'll go medium country road. So this branches off. Goes like that. So, cool. Alright, so we're going to have all our trucks go along here instead. In fact, we're going to just remove their temptation to do so. That way I don't have to put down waypoints. And then this will be the highway back and forth. Now this looks odd as anything at the moment, so we'll just upgrade this to be at least that. Cool. Then this is going to be a train station here that's going to be Kingston on 10's main station, I think. So again, I'm going to have to be thinking about this. In fact, I want to change this first. Let's grab our train station and get it sorted. We're going to make this really long and give it at least a few platforms. And we'll just drop it, say, here. back to this. We'll go medium country road here. And then we're going to actually want this to turn into a bridge if we can. Yep, not like that. That's just odd. So that'll give us some space to get train tracks under here. Is the reason I'm doing this. And then go back down. Nope, that's weird. Again. Just tell it to go back to ground, please. If you please. Down. That's as far down as you'll go. There we go. That's looks a little bit odd, but it'll do. That'll do. Pig, that'll do. Alright, so we'll connect it up like that. Hopefully that means, yep, so this is encatchment. That's the main thing here. And then we're also going to want a lot of traffic coming out back and forth, or potentially a lot of traffic coming out of this. So the first thing that we should be plotting down is a truck station, which we'll drop down here. But the other thing that we might want here at some point is a tram station, so I should probably plan for that too. Right. So that is exactly what we're going to do then. We'll put a tram station, say about tram/bus station. In fact, that's not tram because it's not going to work that way. So that if we need to get people in and out, this is going to be the main through point, right? That's the plan at the moment. Maybe it'll change. But I'm just dropping it down, reserving the space so that that's all kind of neatly organized, hopefully, and not going to cause me issues. Now the other thing that will cause me issues here is that this needs to go up. I don't remember the controls for this. Oh, yeah, I think I just... Yeah, there we are, come on. Nope. Nope. I want you to be level with that road, please. I think thereabouts will do it. No. Come on, man. Otherwise, we will have too much of an issue actually placing down the ramps and stuff. We'll drop it here and then just kind of hope like hell. Alright, here's to hoping. This is going to be the exit here and here. Cool. That's one part done. Then we're going to want to just run out this cargo. It's costing us a fair bit to do this as well, I note. Cutting into that hill a lot. And then we want an entrance here and then here. Now that may go out further as well, but that's okay. Alright, we are good. Okay, we got our first train station that's set up for tonight's stream. Fantastic. Now we will want a truck station here as well. Streets, highway, there. Oh, yeah, see, that's what can happen with the weird sort of slopey situations. But we're good now. Alright. I'm tempted to run some... I'm gonna get rid of that. We might use it for plastic someday, we might not, I don't know. What was it saying? Oh yeah, we'll put down a depot for trucks. And I might actually, I want to get it started, put some trucks on the line, but I really need to set up the train lines before that can happen. So we'll run the train up along here, and then get it into a station. It'll sit around about here, I think. In the meantime, we can check out how Burlington's going. Yep, it's got trucks doing the rounds. It feels like, yeah, we don't have enough rain coming in. So it's picking up 3. This is 2 to 1. Yeah, it's just not manned enough. I don't know what's happening here. That should be production 300, right? Shipment 200, and it's only got 52% travel. I might just get another 5 on the line there. This should be overflowing if we have a transport issue here. Should be. Alright, you're gonna get 5, you're gonna pick up 11. Maybe we just need... grab another 2 there. Because we've only got 26 out of 58 here. I don't know, maybe it's just taking a while to ramp up. In the meantime, how's our dollars going, right? So, yeah, I'm spending money that I'm earning at the moment. But that's okay. Hopefully, we'll get some profit out of this line. In the meantime, we do have a very young line down here from previous episodes and streams, if you recall, where we connected up Uckfield and Kempston as well. And it's all kind of very nascent and probably really horribly unprofitable. So, do you have demand for food here though as well? So we can potentially get some. Oh, new boats too. That's fun. New boat trends. Anyway, I should stop being distracted and instead keep focusing here. Right. Now, if I put a freight station here, they're all going to drive through a residential section of town. So, I'm actually thinking my station should probably go down here. It'll be okay if these guys just drive through to get to it. And I might put it like so. Things through. See any reason why not. Might just be to err on the safe side, bring it up closer this way, and we'll run it around as well. Not careful, it's going to dump directly into the shops, which is not necessarily a bad thing, except for sometimes you want to transport it and get the dollars for the last mile, so to speak. So we'll put that there. The other thing I should have checked actually is, yeah, it's catenary, but it's not high speed catenary. So that's the other thing that we probably want to lay down to start doing high speed rails instead of the regular type. Start getting some trains that can actually get some decent speed up. Get all these roads out of the way as well. Cool. Okay, so we're going to go with tracks, and I'm going to use high-speed tracks with catenary. And I'm going to go with the outside line for this one. Duplicate it for me? No, it didn't, because I didn't turn it on. That was silly. Oh, we'll just turn it on now. Okay, so piece of rail, but you can see it's going to do 300. It's going to run a friggin' tunnel here. It's almost straight away. But I think I'm good with that. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't. That's okay. Just turn on parallel tracks for a bit. I think when you do special ridge pillar collision, I think you use special structures on parallel tracks, then it just doesn't work out. Uckfield now wants tools. Where's Uckfield? I think it's down the way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Do we have a tool factory down here? We've got this. We can get cool tools down there. We've got a sawmill down here as well. What we send back from down here, I don't know. That need box cars. It's good to know. Well, we could send goods actually down this way. Get them to Romford. Something to keep an eye on. Anyway, again, stop getting distracted. So easy. Okay, so we're going to want a bridge across here, and that means that we won't be able to get trains across, so we're actually going to tell it to buck up slightly. Change the bridge type. Feels like a better one. So we definitely wanted it to be a little bit higher still, so I might run those out, grab our rails again, right here, and then you can go up, up, start doing that type. There we go. Level. We've got enough to get ships under there, so I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to tell it to go back to normal level. And then we go. Now we do want this to just run across and duplicate. I'm going to turn parallel tracks back on. Those. Now there is a possibility. See, this would be better. I'm gonna have to accept the slowdown here. This is not ideal. Run it under. Expensive way of doing it. But keep the speed up. I'm spending money on high-speed tracks. It kind of makes sense. We'll try it. Hey, it duplicated that time too. Good. We just need to connect up this this a little bit and we should be sweet. Go. Alright. So we just gotta get to the end of this line. We've gotta keep that 300 going. Top speed for our trains. And then connect it in there. So it gets down to 282 at the end. That's fine. And I turned off parallel tracks. Why? Why would I do that? Got these mods for a reason. I don't know. Not feeling my best today, so that could be it. Yeah, we'll just blame it on that. Blame it on that. Okay. So at the end here, though, we do want to put in a junction so that our trains can swap tracks as needed. And we're going to run down and do the exact same sort of situation here. We are, then we'll go to signals, we're going to get our pass signal, we're going to make it one way. We're going to say right is the, it's going to be keep right sort of situation. Right's the way to go, and so that, and then that. And then I'm going to turn on auto signal. And we'll space it every 400 meters. That seems about right to me. And we'll just drop down one there, and we'll drop down one there. And that's laid it all down for me across the entire line, which is just beautiful. Saves you so much time. Time and fiddliness. Okay, the next thing that we want to set up here. So now we can get bricks down here, so that's a good start. We're gonna want a train depot at some point, so I might actually drop one down around this sort of area if we can, kind of in the middle of nowhere, which is what I like about it. And then all we need is, actually we'll go with the high-speed catenaries, and keeping right, then we want this one to go off like so. This one to go off like so. Good. So I can let trains onto the track either way. Then our next point is to get a setup here. Now, this farm may actually end up sending stuff down to this place, so I don't want to mess too much here. Like to, and we do stuff about these roads. So this is our sawmill, these are our logging mills. And what we can do is get it to do a little bit of a triangle sort of thing, I think. We'll go with our streets. We've got a medium country road here. I don't think there's a real need to get anything more. Run this down. Like that. Then let's think these through, right? So this could be branching off here. Here, and then we'll turn this into roads. And then what we want to do is actually turn that so it goes like that. I think that'll work pretty well. And then ultimately, I'm going to need something to send it down this way into the train station, right? So let's do that as well. We're going to want a truck station. There's going to be at least 2 platforms, I think, on this one. We're going to let them come in from that road, so we'll just drop it kind of about there. I should should only need one platform coming off here. And then likewise, I'm actually going to do that to the left, I think. Just keep right, it's going to come up in here, and then it can go out. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Just do like so. Okay, so we're going to have like a triangle sort of situation here. And then finally, we want it to run down to our train station here, where we're just going to run in a little bit of a loop like so. And the first building that I'm going to put down is going to be our logistics setup. It can actually afford to be a little bit further away, whereas the tram can't be. So it can, but it's not as good. So we'll put that there, and then our tram station can actually just be across the road like so. And again, we're going to put it down now rather than later, just to reserve some space out for it. Even though I'm not going to do a transport line straight away. So we're going to want some cargo space. That's about the best I'm going to get. An entrance here. Get rid of that one, and it's just going to be an exit here. And I may actually end up wanting multiple cargo layers here. Can I just do... Yeah, that's pushing it. It's about as best as it can get. Got it actually. Let's go passenger. That's as good as we'll get there as well. Go exit there, entrance there. Then we can go just put in some streets onto that one. Street, one-way street. Now, I'm probably going to want to upgrade those with tram tracks later on, but that's okay. For the time being, that will work. Okay, so we have a rail line back and forth. We've got things set up to... the only thing that we have got set up ready to go here is a drop-off point for Kingston upon Thames. So let's sort that now as well. And I might just drop the drop-off point dead smack in the middle of the city here. Oh yeah, okay, right, well we haven't set that up properly yet then. Probably someone on YouTube right about now being triggered by that, going, thank... Oh, he noticed it. Oh. Alright, do that. And if I didn't configure that, yeah, I didn't configure any of them right. Terrible. Terrible. So entrance. Oh no, come on. Please. Fine, just do that. I'll have my entrance where I want it, damn it. Exit there. Truck thing. Ah, I told you. There we go. that, and then that. Cool. And then this guy here. Put our entrance. Again, you say not possible, and I just refuse to believe you. We'll grab some cargo space. Exit there. Run it like that. Nope, nope, nope. Highway ramps seem to work. That's only a single lane, isn't it? So I actually want that to be bigger, so it's got a lane each way at least. Cool. Alright, how's this going now? Yeah, you've leveled up in the meantime. That's a good sign. Pumping out some food here. We're certainly short, so it's eating everything it possibly can at the moment, which probably means that these financially suck. So we might sell some trucks, because we don't need to take the hit. Just being lazy. Okay, so we're going to want to set up some routes now. So, line manager, we're going to go one from here to here. It's going to be a truck, and it's going to be stone to construction, Kingston. Alright, so that's one down. Then we're going to go here to here. And it's going to be tools to Kingston. And then we will want a further line for our rail, some central to Rodington. We're going to go R, and it's going to be bricks, tools, Kingston, Bridlington. Alright. Then yet another line here, so here to here to here. So we're going to call this the Kingston. Oh no, it's not Kingston, it is Bride. Saw triangle. Then we're going to do a straight line here to here. Truck. Station. And I think we've done everything. Alright, so here, let's buy some vehicles. Now we can use the dump trucks because they'll have a little bit more capacity. It's a reasonable hike, so I think I'll take the extra capacity over anything else. We'll grab 10 of those guys. And we're going to stick them onto that line here. Should be a red one, I think. Stone. Yep. Probably should have coloured them, but oh well. And then we're going to get for the tools. It's a relatively short line, so we'll grab 8 of them. This is my picking, if you were wondering if there was like a method to it. There isn't. There really isn't. It's just entirely arbitrary. It's kind of a guess, and I usually guess too much, except for at the start when I'm really money conscious. But I got 65 million in the bank. I'm not too fussed at the moment. Now let's also get some trucks on the line up here. So we want, it's kind of a short shuffle between each one. So we want the stake car type, which is this one, because it's not actually going to carry tools. So we're going to go, say, 20 of those. No, 20 is too many. We'll go 15. We will color them green color. Yeah, that works. And the shuffle or sort triangle. Then we're going to want the tools down to this station. So again, it's not a huge line. So 12 to 11, but much faster loading speed. It's going to get high frequency, so let's grow 10 of these guys. Make it that teal color. This one. I think it's that one. It's close enough. Then tools, there we go. So that should start getting that done. We're starting to get, hopefully this is producing, yeah, this is producing things, that's good. Got trucks wanting to pick up tools, but it can't. And so the final thing that we obviously want is a train here. It's going to be a pretty decent guy. I don't want to go with a bad Vic. I want to start using some electric ones. We're going to go now with our cargo. I think that's a maximum of 80, right? So with our two electrical train, 75, we've got 100, we've got 90, right? So what I'm interested in is the power and the bang for buck here. So, because I want it to go max speed, which is 80. Really, to get our max speed, the good old German crocodile seems to be the way to go. Because while this has got a higher top speed, it doesn't have as much power. Extra $400,000 a year. I don't think it's going to break the bank, so we're going to go with that. I'm hoping anyway. You know, again, this is a lot of guesswork. The next thing is that we want to be transporting bricks up there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, we're going to go half the train length. The other train length is going to need to be boxcars. Pretty sure 340 was the length, so that's what 160 times 2 is going to be 320. Yeah, let's leave some room left over, so we can always expand it. So it's still going to have really good, excellent traction here. Almost wondering if I've got the wrong engine on it now. 224 capacity. They both had a capacity of 8, right? So we've got how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa. Yeah, I overdid it. There's just different lengths on these. Let's say the length. Yeah, let's just get rid of these. The length on this, I add it, 9 meters. No, it's 11. Yeah, That's 11, and that's 10. Alright. 120 capacity, 190 meters. Alright, that should be equal capacity, and we're at our limit. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that, so it should transport equal amounts both ways. And it's going to cost us $22 million, but it should have fairly good acceleration as well. So we're going to drop that onto our, what was it? It was Bricks Tools, Kingston, Ridlington. Out it comes here, it's peeping out. Now, it's probably not going to be too much for it to do until this starts stacking up some bricks at the station here. Yeah, there we go. We can start seeing that. The thing I haven't thought of is that this will not be in connection with anything. So we do want a final one to line here to here. Truck, Kingston, station, run. Now this could end up transporting anything, so I'm just going to use basically these guys. So high load speed, 5 of them is going to be overkill. There it is. And ironically, Ridlington is now accepting tools. Which is kind of a good thing, because it is gonna, you know, we're gonna be dropping tools here, and it means that production from this thing is gonna be okay. Why aren't you dropping anything good? You've yet to go here first. Yeah, look at all these guys just stacking up. Guys, shakes of a lamb's tail and all that. It's actually a 2-to-1 thing as well. You would think with all this space it would be, you know, they'd make use of it. Kind of ridiculous having a train going back and forth here. Almost what's needed though. So we're going to take a big hit on this starting off as well. So it's not a loop that you would do for your, actually we should upgrade this as well. It's not a loop that you would do for your starting production by any means. Alright, that should speed them up. We've got 100% transport, but not enough shipment because you can produce more. That's happening. That usually does tell me a problem that's legitimate. No path for electric, really? Right. Can I tell you to turn around? Should have a path for electric. sell the train if I just see if I can do something here. Just pausing it quickly, and we'll just give it some extra catenary. You know what? We're gonna give it the high speed, like I should have to begin with. Yes. Right, I don't want you to go to the thing anymore. Apparently that's a problem. Okay, the next time it goes there, hopefully that'll just kind of sort itself out. I'm not sure what was the problem. It should all have been electric, but it might have just been the size of the platform. I'm pretty sure I made this 320 and it's going for 340, right? So we will have the same problem here. Let's just quickly configure that. Grab the high speeds tracks, of course. That's going to be a problem as well. I'm going to have to fix it. So that's a problem for future pooks and not tonight. But that should fix our problem at the other end too. What we really want here is this to really start pumping out some bricks, right? We want full loads back and forth, which we may not get for a while because they're both fairly immature towns, is probably the biggest problem with what I'm doing right now. We might want those bricks to go elsewhere, which we could do on a return journey if I was using different types of trucks, right? I'm just clicking the wrong one, but you know, this guy is a dump truck, right? So he's not going to carry bricks back. But if we did have a return one, we could sit a port there and we can float them down the river. The other option, of course, is to get a rail line going around, maybe kick some contents, or branching out this way or something, so that it does head up to Newport Pagnell and start delivering bricks there, because there is a demand for there, and then there's further demand up here, and then there's further demand up here. So we could be sending our bricks all around the place instead. Bit of a passenger Newport. I reckon we could duplicate a train there if we've got full trains. People waiting to that extent. Our import train. We do have a little bit of congestion here though as well, is the other thing. Hey, he's making some good money too. Our only thing there that might have been holding him up actually could have just been something that a new update or a recent update. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do some line management here. Now what's going on here is that this passenger line really wants to use that particular platform, and so if it's not available, then it's just going to actually, hang on, I have set you so that you're going to use an alternate, haven't I? For Pagnell, yeah. I'm going to tell you that if that's free, you can also use it, and then I'm also going to do that to my other line that's running on that. We're going to go red. That's Wellington. But I'm happy for you to do this. Not combinable, alright, so you can't do that because I haven't actually lined it up here. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure the Ackleton Newport line can do a similar sort of thing, and you can also use that one if it's free. Just a nice little trick there. Yeah, so this guy is incredibly ancient. apart from being ancient, could also do with a bit of a plus sort of thing. Right, I don't think there's any cargo train on that line. No, it's all passenger. It's been kept free for passengers. So the thing that'll stop is these two sort of things, and I could potentially have more efficient light rail connectors up here. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast, and that is something I'll have to pay attention to. The other thing is Newport Pagnell, we're losing passengers like mad here. We need to make this into a more efficient public transport network. It's just crazy. Yeah, we've got 82 people waiting there, and we certainly have plenty waiting to go from here, so there's a good deal of things we could be doing. We've also got a lot of tools going down here to Hillingdon North. Nice to get them down as far as walking. Yeah, we're getting some to Weybridge as well. And we've got a little bit of tool production here. Mainly that we're getting steel kind of pile up here. I think we're definitely going to have to do something with steel. Get it up here a little bit faster. Because that's what's starving this factory at the moment. Just it really doesn't have the steel to get things done, because it wants 133 here, wants 117 here, Ackle will want 31, which is getting, so potentially this thing could be doing a lot more if it was getting the steel that it wanted or needs. And our choke point seems to be here. That's largely because we're trucking it, and we're trucking it over a very long distance, so a steel train would not go amiss. But I really want to be sending something back if I'm going to line things up with steel. Otherwise, rail tends to get very inefficient if you're not, and expensive, I guess. We're not doing both ways, so that could be any of these items here, right? Problem is, I don't see many of those items available for transport back. Like, I see none of them. And that is our dilemma. We can get steel up here, but we've got nothing to carry back. So we would need to make it do a loop and go somewhere else. Pick up something maybe, and then send back that direction. Or we need to feed this. That's our other option, is we get iron ore and coal there. It'll produce slag as well as a byproduct, but we'll get some steel and we can get it down there. We get slag back down the other side. Slag is useful for constructing bricks down here. Drop slag here, and then we'd still need a ship that would pick up iron ore and coal from somewhere. Not to mention it would need to pick up something else to make the return journey a little bit profitable. So we're kind of, stringing it out into a very complex route to get this goods factory to its potential. But I still want to do it. The other thing I could start doing here is start a passenger service for this thing, because it wants destinations to grow and it's just not getting them. So at Kingston upon Thames through to Brighton would be quite good. It would be quite good to actually match it up to Ackle at the moment. I think it's all private transport at the moment, which has a bit of, I guess, competition with our trucks, so it will occasionally slow them down, which is not what we want to have happen. So even a bus service might actually fix that. We could set up a bus service between Kingston and Fordwich. And then, yeah, I'm not sure how anyone gets to Romford. It's just like the dead end arse end of nowhere. Sorry if anyone who actually lives in a real place called Romford. It's not my fault you live in a hole though. Boom! Alright, that's apparently transporting nowhere. Should be transporting up this way. To here. Let's find our train. Let's also... maybe it did go into its depot, no? Train? Are you hiding? Here it is. Right, you've got 71 bricks, so that's honestly more than I expected to start off with. You're gonna drop them? Drop the bricks, sir. Alright, we're making horrible losses on this. But that's kinda okay for the time being, because I didn't expect to make money. Because there's not the demand for bricks at the other end, or the production chain set up just yet. This is getting the full shipment, it's just not getting the transport. So I think it wants more trucks going back and forth here. Maybe. We're certainly getting plenty of. Yeah, production up, shipment down. I think we want more of these guys here as well. Wait, no, shipment down. So you're shipping 100. You're taking 100. You're not shipping it off though, because the transport is low. Transport is low because it's not seeing it downstream yet. And this only wants 8, so most of it goes to here. I think it's got to end up at its end destination. This wants 68, right? Whereas at the moment, this can reduce. Yeah, so that's why. I think some contents needs to grow a bit more before we can really see some benefits here. So the way that we can do that is to try and get machines down here as well and just start charging up its growth, or we can start helping it out with public transport. I think public transport might be the end way that we go with this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to transport layers, right? Go here, just check out where people are going. Alright, so the majority of them are going off to Ackle, to and from Ackle, and then a few of them are also heading down to Fordwich. And then these poor guys in Brighton, they've got this long haul to get anywhere off to Wellington. Sucks to be them too. So, do a bus service to Ackle with our main station here in Ackle. that's it there. But it's really just a tram route more than kind of a bus station-y place. I'm always thinking floating people. That could be fun. Load them up. Then we can do like passengers up as far as Kimpston if they wanted to. It's kind of a bit of a direct line as well. So it is a long way for a bus, for a tram shuttle, and it's kind of a long way for a bus. We could also do airplanes, I guess. Kind of gonna leave airplanes for the last. 1945, air traffic wasn't that prevalent. It was around, but it was kind of a very luxury sort of thing. And this is yet to get any supply in. So once we get this train, wherever it may be, here it comes. It's 42 tools. Losing a horrendous amount. Yeah, there's horrible money on this train so far. It's far too big. Realistically, I should probably halve the size of this train. It'll make it a little bit faster as well. So I might just do that for now. So 1, 2, 3. Capacity here. Yeah, that'll be faster because we can speed up faster, not carrying as much weight, and less expensive for the time being. Meantime, all those tools have dropped down here at the station and are being picked up quick smart by our road vehicles here. It should take them off onwards to Stanley Road in Kingston upon Thames. And that'll make people happy here. Alright, we're picking up the stream again. Everything went pear-shaped for a second there. But I think we're okay. Just deliver some. Yeah, alright, we've delivered some. Okay, I'm going to call that success for the night. We have set that up. We're not making terrible lots of money from it. In fact, you could say that we've gone backwards in our monetary situation because we've just introduced all these loss-making lines, and we've still arguably got some loss-making lines over here as well. So why am I doing it? Because I need to develop these markets. So once they're hungry for materials, then it means that the high capacity sort of stuff that I'm putting in place here will be worthwhile. But I mean, I could start them off on lower amounts, but I want to build it right while I've got the cash to be able to do so. So that's the reason why we're making a loss, or we're wearing that loss at the moment. is just because we can afford to, and ultimately we want these things to be able to scale and scale well. So once Kingston grows a bit, and while Brighton grows a bit as well, that's going to demand more more bricks and more tools. So we'll get the local tool sort of thing happening, as well as the bricks being transferred across. The whole 92 is in demand at the moment. And then Kingston upon 10s will grow as well and demand more tools as well. And you know, maybe we'll try and get some machines down there from Ackle. We could potentially do a truck route back and forth there. Maybe swap it out with what else? What's Ackle want? Ackle does want tools. I mean, we could have got tools down and machines down from Kingston 10s and send bricks back up or something like that. But yeah, all good. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I do stream this every Tuesday night, and you can go check out the whole series on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, have a good night, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye now.